Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to dive into the material success for the next 4 weeks by starting to pull some symbols first. Then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. At the end, we're going to have some extra messages for you. By the way, if you're new here, I am Divine Light and I'm so happy you're with me today. If you go on to enjoy this message, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it. This is applicable for someone rising Venus of Taurus, and also hit subscribe to give some love. It's a free way to support the channel, okay? And you can click the bell so you never miss a video. We have the eye here. Psychic ability and trusting your intuition is going to be very important this next 4 weeks. Meaning, if you're getting invited to somewhere and you have a gut feeling telling you don't go, you shouldn't go. Or if you feel like, oh, I need to go get something going or fix this door, maybe you have something that needs to be fixed or something that needs to be taken care of, and you're feeling the urge, this unbeatable urge to get taken care of that, go ahead and do that, because those things are usually intuition guiding you through an excuse to what you desire, okay? We have a bird perched here, waiting for news, package, or a letter. So I feel like that's what it is. I didn't even check the card. And there's a broken bridge. There's a perched bird, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. There's things maybe didn't really work out the way you want it to be. But that intuitive guidance is going to redirect you to a right place, okay? I recently had an experience like that. It's a small thing in my life, but it's the center of my life. Basically, what happens is there was disagreements in certain area, and I was insisting being in a certain place, in a certain course, in a certain group, for example. But the thing is, it wasn't aligning with me. It wasn't aligning with my goals and structure, lifestyle. Also, yeah, the hours. But I was insisting, no, I need to be consistent with that. But then I asked the manager, I said, you know what? Now I'm drained. I can't move anymore. What are we going to do about the situation? And this person helped me and arranged me something much better. And now I have much more time and better environment, better vibes, and all that good stuff. So that made me realize that if the door is closing, if something is not bringing happiness, there's a better option available to you, and your gut feeling is already guiding you towards that direction. So if it's knocking the door, open the door, guys, okay? We have a tortoise here, slowly but surely getting ahead. Taurus, you don't really like to rush things, and it's the nature of Taurus most of the time. And it seems like this is going to be your pace. So I feel you're not going to feel any discomfort when the things are unfolding in front of you. We have the mountain road. You are on the road to success. Yes, exactly. I feel like these are two things and the same thing, but in different structures. It's telling you you're climbing up to the top, but you're doing slowly. But remember the rabbit and the tortoise story. Tortoise always wins the race because their consistency is important, not just, tomfoolery, I guess. We have the rose here. Romance is in the air. This is about, because Taurus, that I know, they like to romanticize their life, okay? They don't like to just stuff their face. They like to enjoy what they're eating. It seems like here, this new thing or the changes are actually going to help you, give you the space to romanticize your life, okay? And when you romanticize that, most of the time, even the meal that you're having, if you eat it really fast, it can really bring heaviness. But then if you're enjoying it very well, it doesn't even bring any weight or anything like that. So I feel like this is actually about slowing down and enjoying the life at the end of the day. And also it is going to be involving some material success here. We have on the bottom of your cup right here. Okay, let's see. Kind of reminded me of a porcupine initially, but then I'm looking at it. It seems like a pig has an apple in its mouth. So be careful, because it just told me initially that you might be getting an apple in your mouth, but you might be actually going into the oven after that. So this is these are hidden intentions of a situation here. Maybe this is a work application that you're going into and you're thinking, oh, wow, look at the benefits. Look at all the things that I'm getting. But maybe this is something that is going to tie you down there forever, that you're not going to get pleasure out of it anymore at a certain point. It can be basically like a carrot and a stick, but it is worse because carrot and a stick is actually used to move the pig, but the apple is going to put you, like it's preparing you to go into the oven without even realizing. Okay, so be very careful. And like I said, it's on the bottom, so you don't even know the true intentions yet. That's why the intuition, gut feeling speaks to you very lightly. By the way, intuition doesn't scream, guys. That's why you need to quiet your mind and maybe even body. It's like fasting is a very good way to do that, to hear that intuition. Okay, I see you're starting the first week very beautifully. I even see your sleeping mask that has 2 eyes on it. So even if you're resting, I mean, it seems like here maybe you shouldn't let others know that you're taking a break, okay? The eyes on the sleeping mask, that the goggly eyes, is actually helping you to seem like you're not really sleeping. You're aware, which also the psychic ability is like an outer, like a physical, not the physical eyes, but the sensing eyes, like the spidey senses, basically, that you're going to be sensing what's around you. Be mindful of that. The info is coming in. Are you going to allow it into your space? I have here clarity about a subject, and there's a person here. This person kind of reminds me of cartoon creature or maybe like a movie character, but it's a villain type, and they're inside of a box here, and there's a ship leading towards them. So someone might be inviting you over. That's why I feel like this can be a business job, maybe an offer coming from a friend, knowing that you're doing amazing work, you're very good at what you do. But the thing is, you might end up locked in their box here, okay? The Davy Jones locker that wouldn't allow you to get out of there after you move there. The ship can be the vessel that is carrying you there. It can be physical movement outside of your comfort zone. There's roads are opening, yes, and it might require you to move. It seems like here it might lock you in there. You might not really get the chance to get out of there when you go in. So that's why if this is, instead of looking at like, oh, I know that person very well, they treat me well, you should just look at the facts of the matter, okay? Are you getting some promises for sure written on the paper? Okay, if this is like a job interview, or if this is a purchase, this can be someone, maybe a good friend is telling you, oh, buy my home. Oh, it's very suitable for you. And you're thinking, oh, it's going to work for me. But did you go through the inspection? Did you check everything related to that house? Okay, so it's going to be important, because when you just go with blind luck or blind trust, there's some things are hidden that doesn't really look or act the way that it is supposed to. Another thing I see here is there's a number 3. Number 3 is creativity, artistic expression. So it can be also you using your creative thinking in order to figure what's behind this thing. I see here there's a person actually with a plate in their hand. They're serving something to you. A smaller scale compared to what you're being given. But the thing is, this has a lot of value, because there's a fish coming forward. I can see there's a wise person like with a beard, maybe an ancestor is also calling you towards the direction. So ancestral things can be related to your culture, which I mentioned in one of the readings and resonated with some of the people. So I'm going to mention here too. We are coming from the same source, guys, as humanity. When you separate my ancestor, your ancestor, their ancestor, it just doesn't make any sense, okay, in the long run. Because when you look at the message, when you look at the like Mayan, for example, and you come back to Eastern Chinese philosophy, you go to like a Viking culture and come down. When you merge them together, or shaman culture, you come to realize they're actually speaking about the same thing at the end of the day. So whichever the ancestor is speaking to you, it is your ancestor as well. Okay, do not push it away. The message is delivered. This kind of reminds me of a little bit New Zealand, Aboriginal, kind of like the tattoo in the middle of the face. So do not push it away if the message is delivered to you. It can be something coming from maybe an area that you need to look into a little bit more deeper. What does it symbolize for the world, for the earth? Okay, we're the part of the earth as well. And then I see that this person coming with like an offer here. This can be even an offer coming from that direction, guys. Okay, that maybe you don't even consider, but it's calling over. I see here there is going to be a crowd that you're going to enter into within the 3rd week, especially. It can be like a game, or maybe a game show or something like that if you're considering, or it can be an environment that will have some sort of like an election method. Another thing here, if you're retired, maybe you're enjoying your time, but you're thinking maybe I want to win the lottery or I want to win a sweepstakes. Guess what? You need to enter your name into a sweepstakes, guys, and make sure it's something solid. It's not a way to just collect your information. There's things out there right now. They're just clickbaits, basically, right there to collect your information. Make sure it's like maybe a known company, a known place that is actually doing this before you give any information away, because there's a big crowd here, and you're gonna find yourself in there. It can be in the supermarket as well. There's a giveaway. That's also a sign for you that the blessings and the abundance of the world is coming to you. Okay, I see there's like a break here within the 4th week, so you might take a little vacation, a little break after you achieve something, or after you maybe give some energy here in this space. You're going to get the chance to rest. Okay, let's dive into your soul. So now if you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see someone here outside of your comfort zone. A masculine figure. He has like a bean in his hand. This can be someone who has it really the seed of the bean, but they might not really have the chance to plant it yet. Your desire is something that is coming through really fast, and this person's like the bean is disappearing, so you better go get their bean out of their hand. This can be someone that is offering the bean. Taurus, you're an earth sign. Earth means growing the seeds. Basically, you need to take that and grow the seeds. There's a second desire I see here that is coming. There's in a due time, so something coming quickly. The second thing, maybe something which requires effort, planting the seed and nurturing it, is going to be followed by that. It has some time. Another thing I see here in your energy field, there's a dog right there. A playful friend might be coming forward within the 2nd week. And there's like a mouse above them. Mouse might be something that you should be careful about, because someone coming into your life playfully, maybe you're going to have a lot of fun. They might bring something or someone. Mouse can symbolize actually someone lying, stealing, cheating. And maybe you need to keep your eyes on that other person a tiny bit so you don't lose anything, okay? Let's dive into the tarot now. If you have like a specific desire, you can focus on that. But we're going to also clarify. Sometimes what happens is what comes through the cup is clarified here as well. What do we see? 3 of Raphaels. Yeah, there's a celebration happening, reason to celebrate. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships of children. But I feel like children represents here actually the new seeds that you're planting is actually taking off. They're growing. And you might get massive support from the family, friends, or maybe colleagues that are surrounding you about that. And or maybe neighbors, if you are maybe making the best backyard for your community. You know, there's actually, I don't know if they're still doing that in my city. They had the best balcony, because it's not really a backyard city here, the best balcony of the city. They do that every year. Like if you have pretty flowers and furniture and such, you take a picture and send it, and they award you with that. Not a massive thing, but it is like something to celebrate. Basically, it can be something like that as well, an award or reward coming from such a thing. Let's see what we have. This is the Hangman. This is actually a perspective change happening for some of you. We are gonna have heavy Archangel energy for this reading, and Archangel Shamael shows up. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. So the celebration's coming, yes, and that can also lead you towards maybe doing things in a different way or exploring some areas that you don't usually explore. But before you step into that, or maybe it's about work, it's about money, it's about like new beginnings, this is basically telling you there is a better way to do that. This is not the same time anymore. This is a different time. Actually, I even heard somewhere that now these are actually shorter. It's 23 hours or something like that. Everything is accelerating. Everything is changing. That's why the energy that you're putting out there need to be really intentional, okay? Even though you act slowly but surely, the things comes forth in a slowly and surely attitude. When you need to be super intentional when you're taking action when it comes to creating something, okay? And the intention should be focused on not only you having abundance and also helping others get abundance and inspiration through that. We have here 9 of Raphael's, 9 of Cups. Yes, exactly. When you have that intention clarified and you act accordingly, when you pursue that better way, your wish will come forward, your wish will come true, and the dog is actually your wish being loyal to you, staying with you. Make your wish dreams become reality and a joyful time of life. It seems like next 4 weeks is all about celebration and enjoying your life, guys. So go ahead and do that, okay? Every time, every chance you get, enjoy your life, because it is going to also maybe boost the energy here. It's going to bring things even faster. 10 of Swords is when you're enjoying your life. Okay, that's very important. Some things that weren't really working in your life, that were scaring you or that were actually bringing you down, is actually coming to an end. A situation has ended and you're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind. So I felt like here, I told you there's something in your heart that maybe there's a relationship, there's like a business that you're running, or maybe you're doing with someone. I told you that they're on the bottom, the pig, like you're being given an apple, but you're not taking much out of it. And you're not really recognizing it right now. You're not really recognizing that you're just getting some apple crumbs and you're not really getting much benefit compared to what you're going to be losing at the end of the day. It seems like here that's going to come to light. That's why I feel like 10 of Swords coming. This exposure is going to show you. You see the light on the sage is actually exposing the truth, and that can end up with a decision of ending certain things, okay? And that's going to be beneficial for you, basically, what it says from there. The angels that are be supporting you, Zadkiel, with security. So like I said, everything is always, like I told you, the bridge. If the bridge is broken, if the things are not really going the way you want it to be, because you're being protected here, rejection is a protection, or if something is not really allowed by the creator, because that you're being secure, being protected in that situation, okay? Another thing we have here is Zadkiel, again, bringing gratitude. So feel gratitude for some things you already have, and also feel gratitude for the things that you want to attract. But do not limit the creator by saying, I want something, I want to win the lottery, for example. Do you want money or not? Do you want something to improve your life or not? Don't tell God where to bring it from, okay? So just, focus on the feeling of the jackpot, not where it's going to come to you, okay? That's when you feel the most gratitude. When you focus on the lack, you don't feel the gratitude. That's why the gratitude is going to be important if you can start with the things you already have and then move it from that to the things you desire to have. We have integrity with the Archangel Hanael and the justice here. This can be some of you maybe attracting Libra energies into your life. And also maybe if you have any legal situations, you can call upon the Archangel Hanael and to help you resolve these issues and bring integrity and justice. And what else we have here? Sandalphon is a planetary cycles, and I watch a certain lady, older lady. I think she's British. I don't want to give names because what happens is YouTube actually hears the names on the videos and say, "Oh, this is her video. Somebody took her name or something." They just do stuff like that. That's why I don't want to give the name specifically, but there are many beautiful astrolog people. They know what's happening with the cycles, and I just saw something is happening with the planetary cycles are affecting us, and we're going to have a full moon very soon as well. Go ahead and watch those because they're going to be really effective. They're really effective on us. I feel that. I don't know if you can feel them, but according to this, you're going to be affected. Maybe your wealth is going to be affected about that too, okay? We have here your angel, 6 of Swords. This is actually walking away. This is the final message from where you are to a safe place. The meek God here. Perception of unity protects against accidents and heals the sick. So when you call upon the Anuel here, it will be helpful to actually help you heal things that needs healing so you can let them go easily, okay? Because some situations might be happening, broken bridges and the perched bird and such, because maybe you need to heal certain things first, all right? Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.